Okay, we're loaded in to game number 1 between these two players, spawning on Triton and on the top left-hand side in the red. It is the Zerg player. It is Silky. And in the bottom right-hand side in the blue, the man, the myth, the legend, it is Astrea. There you go. The amazing reverb, making me think I'm actually in a stadium, which would be cool one day, but not today. This is just the Olimoleague number 180 at the moment. And Astrea, the American player. It is America versus China at this point. That's actually kind of weird. America versus China in the Olimoleague. You'd think it'd be like Korea versus something else, like Korea versus America, Korea versus China. Korea versus Russia is what we saw at the beginning of this tournament. Surprisingly enough. And yeah, so yeah, Silky apparently goes pool first with gas. So let's see how that turns out. I always love to see these kind of games in bed, but I think Astrea thrives in these kind of aggressive games. Aggressive kind of low, like scrappy games as well. So he's just gonna go for Cybercore, gonna go for the Nexus, and gonna go for the Gateway afterwards. There's no stress. In fact, look at that. Silky, total fake out. There's not even any Zerglings on the way. Just going for mass drones. Just going for drones. Astrea is actually just staying with the probe here. And he's like, well, there's no Zerglings. What are you doing? I don't even have to place my Gateway right now. I can even just wait and just go for my regular tech immediately. That's exactly what he's going to do. Any other player in this situation would have just been, oh my god, that's a pool first. Quickly 2 Gateways. But no. Astrea, knowing better, scouting with the probe correctly. This probe, though, is he going to get cheeky eventually? We'll see. I think that probe wants to get swifty very, very soon. But look at that. Silky going for the pool first, but in fact going for the triple hatchery. Just getting this Baneling speed. Not Baneling speed, sorry. Zergling speed. But actually keeping 2 of them on gas. That's a lot of gas income. I wonder what he's going to do with that. He might still want to get aggressive eventually. Ooh, look at that. Using the sight blockers to be able to micro that properly, but this does save 1 Zergling so far. That Adept is still going to go through across, and he's going to be bringing that probe home as well. So they're going to try and go into the main, but no. Getting greeted by giant blades of energy in his face. Going to be using this Adept to scout. Don't know if he's going to finish it, though. I don't think so. No, he does not. He, in fact, does not. Overlord here might be wanting to go into the main very soon to spot what is going on, but you know what? No tech so far. No technology out of Astrea. What is he planning, this cheeky man? It's like he is just getting a lot of probes, as he does actually have a probe lead right now. Chrono boosting out those bad boys. And double sentry as well. What is Astrea's plan, I wonder? I still think that, I think he still thinks that Silky wants to go for a very aggressive push. He's like faking out that he's actually not going aggressive, but he is going aggressive, but he's not going aggressive. And Silky. I love this versus Protoss. +1 melee. Now that's a build I can get behind. Ooh, going for a Robo is Astrea. Are we going for some sort of double base Soul Train timing? We've seen 3 sentries so far. And, Ooh, he just missed 1 force field, though. That would have been a lot of Zerglings if he saw it coming. But no. Sentries. Oh, with a Forge as well. Is he going to go for +1? +1 attack here would be so strong. He does scout the double gas with the Overlord, though. He knows that something might be coming very soon. And the problem is, when you get +1 Zerglings, sure, that's very strong versus unupgraded Zealots. But when the Zealots 2-shot you, you don't have time to apply all that upgrade damage that you got. Even going to go for Twilight as well. Going to go for a War Prism and a Twilight Council as well as the Forge. What does he want to do with the Forge? He's still not taking a 3rd base. Definitely is using a lot of sentries. He's banking up energy. I believe after this War Prism, we're going to see an Immortal very, very soon. Or not even. Double Adepts. Going for some sort of Adept aggression. This is very, very strange. He's going for Ro8 and a lot of links as well. Already cutting the drones to try and defend this, and Immortal is on the way as well. I think he wants to start slowly but surely attacking with those adepts, doing as much economic damage as possible, bringing them down to ideally in the 30s. And then from there, you can do any immortal push, and it would be very, very strong. So here, charge with +1 and even a Templar Archives. He's going full balls to the wall with this 2 base timing push. Look at that. He's a little bit out of position. You'd not expect the adepts to be here that fast. Getting 1 drone so far. Maybe 2? There you go. 2 drones. 3 drones. 3 drones total, which is not bad. It's forcing him to re-drone as well before the attack actually comes. Well, these sentries building up a lot of energy. 2 immortals looks like. He might actually even wait for a 3rd one, and man, Astrea is just building up for a massive attack. Now the thing is that Silky thought that the next thing that would come would be, in fact, the timing push, but no, he's actually harassing with these adepts quite nicely, still not losing any of them. What, is he going for 3rd base from here? That'd be a hell of a lot late 3rd base, to be honest. 6 minute already. Or is he faking a 3rd base? I wonder. No, it's a real 3rd base. It is a real 3rd base. Oh man, if Silky attacks now into Archons and Sentries and Immortals, I wouldn't be very great. Is he still, he might still want to go for some sort of timing with +1, or maybe you might wait for the +2 at this point. Maybe warping in even more Archons and more Immortals as well. He's going to be able to deal with this, I think, quite nicely. That is a tiny army, I'm not going to lie. Astrea, though, is cutting probes, though. He's cutting probes. Get trend going with some of the Raptors. Do they see this coming? No. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of lings, but I mean, the army that Astrea has is so much stronger than Silky's at this point. Still doing a little bit of drone damage so far, and I mean, 10 probes, 10 drones have been killed so far in this game. He's really keeping, that's a random bio, really keeping that kind of economic worker supply league quite even, to be honest. 44 to 52 is not as bad. Normally at this point in the game, Zerg kind of has like around the 70s in terms of worker counts. A little Zealot patrol here. Finally taking a 4th base is Silky as well, and this War Prism just kind of passes by with the double Immortal drop. As he realizes the Immortals won't be that great versus this majority, like, kind of Ling army. Instead, he's just going to use them to kill some stuff. There you go. Just kill the Baneling Nest. Easy peasy. And this can do a lot of damage as well. And there's nothing these Lings can do about these Zealots. Look at that. They're actually on hold position. These Zealots 2-shot all of these Zerglings as they do have +1. And they're just going to shred through Zerglings so easily. And this War Prism can do so much damage. There's no, there's 4th base. I believe he will. Probably very soon. He can start applying a little bit of damage if he wants to. Oh, no. Instead, he's actually just going to clear some creep. Very nice out of Astrea. Trying to deny as much map control as possible. And man, even those Immortals actually joining up with the entire army. And he has a lot of force fields available, as well as 3 Immortals and Archons and +1 attack Zealots. And that's going to be very strong as well. All he has to do is not lose that War Prism. That's so important. He's actually going to... Oh my god, did you see that? He actually lifted that sentry, went forward, and force fielded. That was fantastic micro out of Astrea. Oh, good god. I have not seen that ever, I think, and Silky just taps out. And that's GG. Astrea takes game 1 like an absolute mad lad. Oh god. Okay. Damn. The forward sentry drop to take care of that. Amazing. Oh my god. Because otherwise the sentry would have to like walk forward and they would be blocked by all the units, but no. Damn, that was strong. I loved it. Excellent plays by Astrea. Okay, we're loaded into game number 2 between these 2 players, spawning on Simulacrum in the blue. It is the American Protoss player. He's up 1 game with a fantastic sentry drop force field move. It is Astrea. And in the top left-hand side in the red, it is the Chinese player. It is Silky. With, I believe, an idol. Man, who is that? Interesting. Is he going to go for a pool first again? We'll see. Because that didn't work out in that last time. I mean, Astrea just saw it immediately. He called out the bluff with his probe. And yeah, seriously though, probes are so important in scouting. You just scout, you see a pool first, and you're just like, okay, is he actually going to make some Zerglings though? And if he does, then, you know, react appropriately. But until then, just go for your gateway into Nexus. Seems to be fine. Seems to be completely fine. Alright, this probe is going to be happy to see that there is no, you know, there's no, spawning pool already done. In fact, he's trying to put it down, but he puts it down on the other side, as he did not want to get blocked for any second longer. Alright, he's going to be taking the gas as well. The Nexus goes down very, very safely. And I wonder if Astrea is still going to go for that Robo type play. I know Astrea loves Robo. In fact, back in the day, Astrea used to go for the one base Robo build versus Zerg, and it used to be quite powerful. Hakuro, though, going for that 1 minute 50. Third hatchery, just like we've seen it with Solar, as well as Ragnarok. No, not Ragnarok. It was who's the second player? Forget. Alright, forget. You know, so far I think the Zergs have won. Ragnarok won, Solar won, and damn, who's the second player? Oh no, wait, it's Creator. Yeah, Creator won his game, so it's fine. So we got 2 Protosses and 2 Zergs. So far, very balanced. Very balanced tournament. Wait, sorry, I'm getting a message from someone. Wait, there's a third race? Wait, why isn't it here? Isn't that stupid? I will just try and get some more Terran next time, okay? Alright, thanks. Bye. Alright, just been informed this is the third race at this game, but we're not seeing it at all in this tournament for some reason. That'd been cool to see, but hell. We're just gonna get PvZ masterclasses. In fact, the thing is cool is that we're not gonna get mirror matchups actually in the second round as well. I think this is pretty much just PvZ from beginning to end, possibly. I mean, it depends how the semifinals go, but it's very possible that this entire tournament is just pure PvZ. I believe the next match is going to be... Hold on, it's going to be Solar versus Creator. And then let's say Astrea wins here. It's going to be Astrea versus Ragnarok. Just PvZ all day. All day. Yeah, so, yeah, actually, Astrea did go for Stargate. Not a Robo this time. Very standard play. And, man, Silky is pretty much paranoid about this. He's actually sending double Overlord, just making sure he has all the scouting. You know what would be hella meta? Canceling these 2 gases right after. Oh, please cancel them. That would be so cool. No, he's not going to do that. He knows better. Second Oracle on the way as well. Double Oracle. That means you're trying to make something happen. In fact, triple Oracle. Actually, the more Oracles you have, the bigger your brain is. So I think you're just going to want to make continuous Oracles from now until the end of the game. Seems to be the big plan. Alright, we're going to see if we can get a couple of drone kills. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3's fine. Just get 3, you get out of there. And that's pretty much all you can ask for. 10 more drones on the way, though, is Silky making. So... yeah, man, Astrea not letting go on the macro as well. I think he's been chrono boosting out quite a couple probes here, as well as killing some of them too. So he wants to keep that economic lead, and that's a 440 third base. Very nicely timed. Not early, not late as well, but he's actually doing it within a very good position. Using these oracles just to kill and restrain that drone count as much as possible. Astrea, I think he just keeps on chrono boosting out some probes. Actually, no, he's just really on point with them. A little bit of supply block, but that's fine as well. Robo is finally finished as well. The Ro8 is started. Not going to be of much use. So restraining the drone count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drone kills. And Astrea maintains the worker supply lead using those 2 pylons, and those thick adept boys will defend everything. He's going to try and come in with the links here, but I mean, this position is way too strong. He just has to leave. You can't do anything. You can't do anything here either, my dude. well. He tried. He tried very hard. Oh, no. Come on. Why would you lose that for free? You knew they were there. They didn't move. But no. Being slightly critical of Silky right now. But, I mean, whatever. It's fine. He does have a lot of gas, though. He has quintuple gas working right now. But he's making Zerglings and nothing gas intensive. So he's going to bank a whole lot of gas for some reason. Probably I'm expecting a Spire drop very, very soon. Look at that. That's so much gas income. Going to be going for Roaches. Maybe just going to want to dump them all into mass Ravagers. Doesn't even have a Baneling Nest, I don't think. Have to be careful here. There could have been Stasis Wards, but he just went in anyway. Ooh, taking care of that shield battery. That's actually kind of a nice move, to be honest. That allows our follow-up attacks to be a little bit stronger. And at the same time, the Astrea can just place another one. Yeah, that seems to be... Yeah, it seems to be the answer. Oh, you kill my shield battery? Here, let me just remake one. That's fine. That's totes fine. What is this? Man. Infestors. Silky, an absolute mad lad right now. Trying to go into Infestor. 13 Ravagers on the way. Now that is where all the gas went. Ravagers being 75 each, and that's a whole bunch of Ravagers. Does he want to go for some sort of big attack? Looks like that might be the case. He did stop at 58 workers. Enemy Astrea is at 66. He actually has a worker and an economic lead right now. So that means Silky's trying to go for an attack that will possibly end the game. But, I mean, he's just poking in with the Zerglings here. He's not going to get anything done. He has one cannon, one shield battery. That's more than enough to actually thwart all these Zerglings away. You might actually even get maybe... Not even, no. He's trying to go for the cannon. That heals instantaneously by the shield battery. And now look at that. Astrea using gateways to wall off. That's going to help with any defense. On top of already being at a defense advantage, he's even actually just further accentuating his defensive advantage by creating a wall here onto his third base. Not allowing those Zerglings to pass by quite easily at all. He's trying to go for Spire transition. Not too sure how that's going to work out, as Spire is still quite a ways off. He does have the gas for it, though, to try and go for a sharp transition. But, I mean, these units are quite fragile here. There's a lot of Ravagers, but, I mean, they're not good on their own. Ravagers need to have some sort of a buffer, either Zerglings and Banelings and or more Roaches, which he has none of. Fantastic force fields out of Astrea. He doesn't have time to actually bile them down, and he just takes up all of the Ravagers in front. He's left with like 5 Ravagers. He morphed in 14 Ravagers earlier, and they're already pretty much all gone. Trying to go for Zerglings behind this, but with no Banelings up against like Archons and Zealots, I'm not too sure how well that will fare. In fact, he even has the power of the Oracles if he wants to use them as well. And Astrea is just walking to his victory, potentially. Banelings are morphing. I don't think they'll be there on time, and he just taps out, and Astrea takes it 2-0. Absolute Chad lad, or Mad lad, or whatever you call it.